This is your next 24-hour message starting from whenever you see this video. It looks like over the next 24 hours, you're going to be getting almost a new lease on life. You're going to be getting unstuck from the old options, the old ways of viewing things, the attachments. We already recorded this message and then it got deleted. So we're re-recording this, which implies that there can be some frustration or this feeling of this again, or kind of like a heaviness to this. But this process is really necessary. You're going to be coming out of anxiety, almost conquering a lot of anxiety, and realizing that you've been keeping yourself stuck and stubborn in these same old loops and patterns and cycles. You've been repeating habits and ways of viewing the world and looking at things without even fully understanding that you were doing that. And that sometimes by defending or fighting yourself, you've actually been defending and fighting what you want and keeping your own self stuck. These next 24 hours, you're really going to be almost sustaining that realization and moving into focusing more on your passions, your excitements, viewing your options from that form rather than logically or critically thinking and consulting. For some of you, this could even look like you're aiming more for what excites you, for what feels passionate versus material things or even material logic. This could even be less physical plan or scheming. There's a greater emphasis on new horizons opening up. There's a greater emphasis on passionate action as well. So it's like doing and action and taking steps that are very alive, intuitive, inspired. Overthinking thoughts, weighing the physical, what's here and now, and what can I do with that. It's definitely a big transition from one way of doing things to another. And even though this has been ongoing, this is bigger than just 24 hours. Again, it's like you're going to feel more in the zone. Like you can sustain this new awareness more. Like you're actually stepping into it and understanding and realizing. There's a very harsh ending to the past way of doing things, to these past loops. There's a strong realization you're having that this will literally not work anymore if it ever did. This old way of doing stuff, this family cycles or ways I used to do things will not work any longer. It's like that quote, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. 222. And this is such a relief for you is the thing. There's this strong I am where I'm supposed to be and this relief that happens when you finally allow this in or when you're finally made to allow this in. Your advice is not to give so much to the past. Try to recognize your fears connected to the past and even letting the ways of the past go. Write about them, journal about them, express, communicate. The very things you may think you're protecting yourself against are the very things you're asking to expand into. Some of them are exactly what will set you free. This will lead you to learning new things, having new perspective and communication.